Ringo TV Reactions back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to business. So, we're continuing on our investigation regarding the situation with the woman that was hit with a brick for allegedly not wanting to give a man her phone number. What we're going to talk about today is a little something interesting. We're continuing on to talk about Willie D live. I believe that this brother is suffering. I believe that he have some sort of issue. I think he's suffering from cognitive dissonance. I think that he's undecided on what he want to believe. It's like he's not consistent. 1 minute he's doing this, then he's doing that, and it's like I'm trying to figure this guy out. Like something's wrong, because if we could go back to the beginning of when all of this stuff was going down, right? He initially came out defending the woman, right? He threw all the black men under the bus. He said that we're scared, we're this, we're that, all these different things, right? Then he took it to social media and his Instagram, and he made this post, and it goes as follow. Let me read it. It says, reportedly, this is the same woman in both videos, but the video in which she slapped the man was staged on a different day. It's a skit. Notice, she has on different clothing in both videos. Now, the question is, why did someone feel so compelled to discredit the woman by going out of their way to produce a false narrative? And why were so many of you so quick to believe it? Y'all can't see the active plot to divide and conquer black men and women yet? The puppet master has to be extremely pleased with your gullibility. At this point, it's willful ignorance. Now, I find it interesting that he made that post, because it's like he's a flip-flopper. And I have to address this because it's hypocrisy. Because, again, in this particular post, he's defending this woman hard body. He said, this was a skit. Somebody post this to create a new narrative, to discredit this woman. And this woman literally got a bag overnight because of Willie D. Let's check out her GoFundMe. Let me see what's going on with the GoFundMe. Let's see. Do I even have it up? Let me see. Let's see if we got the GoFundMe. Let me see how much money she made yet. 35,000. Let me see. Let me put this on the screen for you, because this is Willie D's doing. I blame him for this, fam. That's why we're holding him accountable. He tried to do some damage control the other day, and it was really bad. I mean, my goodness, fam. Like, you got to pick a side. Like, seriously, you can't be a flip-flopper. See, from the beginning, once the story came out, I already knew that this woman had did something dirty. I didn't jump on the bandwagon like everybody else being a captive saver. I didn't do that because I recognize that there's a problem. But Willie D, he threw everybody down the bus. He threw all the brothers under the bus. And it's really bad that he did that, because it's like, man, you went hard body for this woman, fam. You went hard body for a woman that played you. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Man, check it out, fam. This is crazy. This woman made $35,000, man. Bruh. This is crazy. Willie D, did you ask her about the police report yet? I mean, for a dude that got almost 900,000 followers, bro, you got a great responsibility. I don't got 900,000 followers, bro. I'm only at 100K. But I'm smart enough to do my due diligence and do the research. You didn't do that, sir. Where's the police report with this woman? You went pretty hard in the paint for her, fam. And now she got an easy bag. How do you explain that to your audience? That you are responsible for allowing this woman to run a scam? Because this is a scam. When it says the goal is 25K and it's at 35K, you got to think, what kind of hustle is going on here? And is this brother involved? Because I don't see him speaking on these issues, fam. I don't see Willie D speaking on the fact that this woman is finessing the system. I don't see Willie D coming out on his platform saying we need to take this woman to the same hill that he said we need to take black men. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you can recall. Willie D said that we need to take black men to a hill, delete them, and get used to doing it. Put a 1 in the chat if you can recall him saying that. I just want to know if y'all recall the same thing, because maybe I heard different. So y'all heard the same thing, right? Y'all heard the same thing? Oh, okay. So it's evident and clear that Willie D suggests that we take black men to a hill and delete them. Okay, Willie, would you come on your platform, sir, and say the same thing with the same energy now about this black woman? Or should I say Somali black woman? Oh, that brings me to another point. Did you all know that she's Somali? Did you know that the man who did this to her is Somali? But yet, African-American black men are being thrown under the bus for something that happened in another culture. Have y'all noticed that? Y'all didn't know that. She's Somali. The man who did this is Somali, not African American. But Willie D threw all the brothers under the bus when this has nothing to do with us. And now, because of that woman, a Hamite came in and caused division amongst our people. Divide and conquer. Wow. And I blame Willie D. He have the larger platform. He's able to just go live and say, hey, fam, this woman is out of pocket. Y'all need to pull y'all support. He had the power to do that, but he's not doing that. Why? Because he already put his foot in his mouth. Now, we're going to get back to the Somali woman. Let's get back to this point that I was making here. So Willie D said, reportedly, this is the same woman in both videos, but the video in which she slapped the man was staged on a different day. It's a skit. Notice, she has on different clothing in both videos. Now notice how he is basically still defending her by saying this is a skit, while ignoring the fact that this woman made videos going around slapping men. But Willie D, in his infinite knowledge, haven't put 1 and 1 together and say, wait a minute now. This woman is going around provoking men, slapping men. Could it be possible that this woman was running a skit in the streets and it went horribly wrong. Could it be that this woman was out there running a skit, playing around, and did this to the wrong man? And then after getting a brick to the head, she conjured up a story that, oh, he hit me with the brick because he was trying to get my number. And everybody fell for it. Now she's playing the damsel in distress, the victim. Willie D used his platform to promote the story, throwing black men, American men, African-American men. He threw African-American men under the bus because of a Somali woman that had an altercation with her Somali people who don't even respect her based on their culture and religion. She's supposed to be Muslim, but clearly she's not following what the Quran has to say. She don't even live by the book. So according to, I guess, Muslim law, they probably looked at her as an outcast. For all you know, based on their culture, they probably believe in stoning people. And they may have exercised something within their faith based on some law she broke. Because just like in Arab nations, women cannot disrespect men. They can't. You can't even twerk in an Arab nation. I'm hearing word that that's punishable by death or imprisonment for life. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's the facts, so don't quote me on that. But at the end of the day, nobody is looking at this thing from a logical point of view to put it together. Okay, let's say, for example, the video with her slapping the guy, which would be this particular video right here. Let's say, for example, that is a skit. Let's just say, for example, let's just play devil's advocate, right? That it's a skit. Let me see. Somebody said what? Who blocked who? Somebody got blocked? I don't know. Let me see. Caramel says, I went on Willie D content, gave him my 2 cents. I definitely called him out and unsubscribed. That's crazy. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me shout out these super chats real fast. Shout out to Tim for the 3. Salute for the 3. Shout out to Donald for the $9.99. You got the same name as me. Those of you who know me, you would know my government is Donald, right? Says not that it's any better, but he actually said, bring them to, I guess, the hill. It's a saying, which means forced to obey, subjugate. No. 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 You have selective hearing, sir. He basically made it clear that we need to bring them to the hill and delete them. We can even go back and listen to the audio in another video. That's what he said. He said, yes, I said it, which means to delete them. So my question is, should we do the same for this woman for scamming the people and lying and causing a stir within the African-American community? Because what happened to her happened in the Somali community, not the African American community. It was not some brothers in the hood, African American men who decided to pick up a brick and put it in her face. It was her own people that did this. And that's what people are not paying attention to. So what she did is she turned black men and black women against one another. And then painted it as, oh, these men don't protect us women. You understand? And to be honest with you, Somali people don't even consider themselves black people. That's another issue. Somali people do not consider themselves black people. And they're not. Why? Because see, a lot of you think black people is anybody that look like me. But I'm not black. I'm actually brown. I'm serious. Like, this is black. I'm not black. Black is a byword. Black is not a nationality of people. Just in case you didn't know that. Just in case you didn't know that, black is not a nationality. That's a crayon color. I'm not black. That's a byword. So-called Caucasians and other ethnic groups identify us as black people. It makes no sense. For example, they're not white people. Caucasian people are not white. It don't even make no sense. They're not white. You understand? And the reason why they call themselves that or identify as a white man is because they want to act as if though they're pure, meaning without blemish. Study the Bible. You understand? Anything associated with black is always bad. Black widow spider, black sheep, Black Friday. You understand what I'm saying? Black magic. It's always something negative. When you think about black, anything associated with black always have something negative. This is why a lot of people don't like to be associated as a black man, black woman. You understand? It's just like some Latino people, they be like, oh, I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican, or I'm not black. I'm Dominican, you know? They don't want to associate with black because they see it as negative. You get what I'm saying? So this issue that happened with this woman happened on Somali watch, not our watch. And instead, black men were judged by their own women. And because of this, it created division within the community. And Willie D is to blame because he was going hard in the paint, pushing this woman's story and making us brothers as if though we're out here beating women up and causing harm. But he didn't do his due diligence to talk about who this woman is and where she came from. Now, check this out, fam. Check this out right here. Let me see if I can pull this up. Well, you understand what cognitive dissonance mean, right? The state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. That represents Willie D live. This represents Willie D live. Let me show you, just in case. This is a post that he made on his page in one of his recent videos. He says, after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. Wait a minute.
What you talking about, Willis?
Did y'all get that? Oh, let me read it again for you just in case you didn't get it. Let me do that again. Cause I don't know if y'all peeped that. He said, after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. If that's not hypocrisy, if that's not an issue that he's struggling with inside, I don't know what else to say. He's flip-flopping, y'all. He's literally flip-flopping. He's all over the place. He don't know what to believe. After hearing more about who this chick really is. So wait a minute, Willie, you didn't know who she really is from the beginning? Now you trying to act like you with the brothers? Nah, fam. You already done disrespected the brothers. We don't accept none of that, fam. That's disrespect right there. Nah. You got caught pandering towards these women, and then you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, and now you're trying to act like you can't blame us brothers? Nah, fam. I've been said I'm not defending none of these broads if they not my woman. Especially these wicked ass women out here that disrespect men all day. What I look like defending them for? I've been screaming that from the mountaintop for a very long time. You disrespect the brothers. Now you backpedaling. Now you trying to act like you one of us now. You trying to change your mind. You can't change your mind with us brothers, man. Ain't no forgiveness, fam. Not with me. Ain't no forgiveness. Once you disrespect the brothers, fam, you mark for life, bro. You said after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she's said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. That said, most of you dudes who scream simp are closer to simps than those you label. Now, he's trying to now attack other men that's calling him a simp because it's a simp move to pander towards women. And at the same time, now the blinders came off. Now you starting to see what she really about because Willie, come on now. You the same dude that when you were interviewing, I forgot what the brother name is, man. It was a brother, I think he's a comedian or something along them lines. And he kept saying the N-word. And one thing with Willie is anytime you say the N-word, it irritates him, right? But yet, when you think about it, fam, the same woman that he defend, right? The same woman. Now, think about this now. Think about this. Think about this woman here.
Happy Pride. I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experiences, with our breast milk, with our bodies. We're the ones. And the two. Bitch, not even the three. Because men are not providers and protectors, not innately, because they only protect what they possess. But we protect everybody and we provide, baby, okay? So I hope you catch a girl tonight, because I hope I do. Ew. And don't forget, before there was feminism, it was lesbians who were living those lives without worried about niggas. Like,
worried about what? What did she say about black men, Willie? What did she say about black men? Let's see if we can rewind that back for Willie.
Lives without worried about niggas. Like,
worrying about what? Oh, worrying about N-words. You know, the same word you don't like, Willie. The same disparaging words you don't like about black people. The same woman that you defended, calling us all sorts of derogatory names. Yeah, that same woman that you defended used the very same words you don't like. And you defended her. And she scammed the people. Made over 35 grand. But did you say anything about it on your platform? Did you encourage the people not to continue to support her? Did you use your notoriety? Did you use your celebrity? Did you use your platform to speak life into a messy situation? No, of course not. Because it would make you look some type of way because you defended her hard body, and now to come out and say these things, you don't feel the need to do that now. But see, this particular message,
Happy Pride. I hope
this message here, this doesn't make you look good, fam, because now we got to break this down because I'm the master of these receipts and I make sure I screenshot everything. Now think about this, fam. He tried to backpedal to make himself appear like, okay, I realize that, you know, I made a mistake, guys. It's almost like he made a mistake, but he ain't saying. You know what I mean? He's like, after hearing more about who this chick is, come on, Willie, you heard it from me. You heard it from me. That's who you heard it from. You ain't heard it from nobody else. You heard it from me. Can you admit it? Oh, you don't want to utter my name on your platform, right? You don't want your viewers to know who I am. They already know who I am. I mean, I've been on YouTube before you. Everybody know who I am. Don't be afraid. I'm Ringo. Nice to meet you. Ringo TV, to be quite frank. But now think about this, fam. You threw the brothers under the bus, and now you're trying to backpedal.
Happy Pride. I hope.
For this woman that talks about happy pride. A woman that is not even into men. That's right. A woman that's not into men you pandered for. You need to repent, bro. You said after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she had to say about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. Okay, let's pause right there, fam. So if a black woman is saying disparaging things about black men, Willie D live believe that as men, we shouldn't be trying to protect them. Right? So now to all the women that was praising Willie D, how do you feel about him now? Because if any of you women had disparaging things to say about me, why the fuck would I be trying to protect you? Come on. Come on now. Think about this. Think about this now, because we got to break it down, fam. Willie D said, I can't blame the men for not intervening. Why? Because he heard that same woman saying disparaging things about men. So based on what Willie D said, it would be safe to say that he don't think that men should protect women that disrespect men. Put a 1 in the chat if that's exactly what he said. Based on what Willie D just said right there, men should not be trying to protect women that disrespect men. Isn't that what I was saying the whole time? Isn't that what I was saying the whole time? Why would I be protecting women that disrespect black men every day? But see, while I was saying that, the women were coming at me sideways. I didn't see Willie D come on and say, hey, fam, y'all need to chill out. Y'all messing with Ringo speaking the truth. No, now Willie D is trying to say the things that I was saying. Come on, fam. You trying to take what I already was saying. I'm the one who said that. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing how he's taken the things that I said, repackaged it, and presented it in another way by saying the following? After hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. So Willie know that ain't no way in this world a man is supposed to step in and defend a wicked ass woman. He knows that. You see what I mean? But did he come on video? Did he come on video yet and made it clear that he don't support that woman or women like her? Did he come on that video and say, hey, to all you black women that are disrespecting men every day, Don't expect any protection from us. Did he come on camera and say that? Because he's still pandering towards the women. Let's take a look at that. We're going to get back to this comment shortly because he had some things in there. He was taking shots at the men. We're going to talk about that in a few. So, again, in this particular comment here, he says, reportedly, this is the same woman in both videos, but the video in which she slapped the man was staged on a different day. It's a skit. Notice she has on different clothing in both videos. Now, what was he doing here? He was basically pandering towards her by saying, hey guys, y'all trying to say she's wrong? Fam, that was a skit. She's wearing different clothes. Now, keep in mind, fam, I never came on YouTube telling you that, oh, when she slapped the guy right there, that's what made her get hit with a brick. You never heard that from me. I never said that. So I don't know where he's getting that from. He's saying they said that on Twitter or wherever. I never said that because I'm smart enough to know. In my video, I said there's multiple videos of her slapping guys all over the place and being disrespectful to men in the street. Willie D, with all of his followers, haven't even thought to himself, let me do my investigation to find out more about this woman. Because had he done that, he would have saw the amount of time she's slapping guys around. Now, why would a woman play around with skits, slapping men around, and not expect one day that something would happen to her? Come on now, talk to me about it. How could you as a grown woman go out there slapping guys around, cursing guys out, and not expect that one day it's going to catch up to you? No man asked this woman for her phone number, people. That's a lie. No man asked her. None. For no numbers, man. Nobody asked her for anything. But she made that story up because she may have done a skit and she did it to the wrong brother, or the wrong man, I should say, because it seems like this was done around a group of Somali men. And they probably not on that BS with women disrespecting men. So what they did, she did something out of pocket, dude got the brick and went to building with the mortar and everything. You understand what I'm saying? And she flipped it and said, oh, you know what? Since I got this brick to my face, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say somebody tried to ask me for my number to make it look like some desperate ass ninja was thirsty for some attention. And that wasn't the case. She got judged by her own people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to No Captivity with Freezy for the $10 support. He says, if you're not in the truth is not in you. All arrogance will be humble. There you go. The other day, this brother did a live stream on panel, like he had a panel of guests, and they were talking about this story. And I'm not sure, that was another guy. But on his particular broadcast, they brought out a lot of different information, a lot of key things. And you know what also, before I continue, I'm hearing word they actually deleted her TikTok page. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know if she got it back, but I think they deleted her TikTok page for whatever reason. They deleted it. You know what I'm saying? And she had to start a new page. But make sure y'all go subscribe to this brother. No Captivity with Freezy. He had a good show the other night regarding the same story. So make sure y'all check out his particular video on it because they brought out different video clips. They had guests on. Everybody was having a good time talking about the story. And when you really think about it, as black men, we're being thrown under the bus because of something that happened in another community. Now, yes, of course, we got brothers out here that is out of pocket. We know that. We got women out here that are out of pocket. But now, as men, we're being lumped in as these criminals for something that we ain't have no involvement in. And this is why I'm making these videos regarding Willie D, because he disrespected the brothers, and I don't like that. So I got to hold him accountable. I don't care about his celebrity status and who he is with the ghetto boys. None of that stuff mean nothing to me. You're a content creator. That's how I see you. You're one of the peers in this ecosystem of YouTube. And when you out of pocket, you got to get called out for it. You know what I mean? You disrespected the American brothers, the so-called African-American brothers, even though that term is not really, you know, it don't even make no sense. You can't be African and American at the same time. It doesn't even make sense. But my point is, Black Americans had nothing to do with that situation. You don't even know who did it. She made no police report. So how could you, as a content creator, not realize that she scammed the people? And like I told you, fam, this woman, where's that page? Where that thing at, fam? I done lost it. Hold on, where it is. Okay, I think it's on the other one. I think it's over here. That woman made $35,000, bro. $35,000, man. That's crazy, fam. And shout out to Rise Above Anything for the $1.99. To stay over there, Willie, you came at black men foul. That's true, fam. He came at the brothers foul. He just came and attacked the brothers for no reason, fam. Shout out to Rise Above Anything for the $1.99. Says, I guarantee you, Willie watching you right now. I know. He watching. I know that. He definitely watching. He definitely watching right now, fam. Because we got to hold him accountable. I mean, somebody got to hold him accountable. He out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And again, make sure y'all go subscribe to the brother, fam. Make sure y'all go support this brother page, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me do something real quick. Do something real quick. Because he did a good show. I ain't gonna hold you. I had just finished doing a show I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I was just like tuning in, and I just came across his platform, and then they were talking about the same story. So I was like, you know, I was doing some work on one of my electric scooters, and I was just watching the whole show from literally, I think I caught like, not the beginning part, but I came somewhere in like the beginning, like mid-beginning, somewhere around there. And I was watching their show, and it was getting more interesting as it go. You know what I'm saying? And all the guests was giving their thoughts, and everybody was making good sense. You know what I mean? It was a good panel. There was no beefing. There was no BS. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when people do panels, people be arguing and fighting, and that stuff, it just ruins your whole platform. It ruins your show. But over there, they had a good discussion. You know what I'm saying? Let me do something real quick. Hold on a second. Yeah, Willie D, man, he messed up, fam. He messed up, fam. It's like there's no recovering from that one, man. Let me do something real fast. Hold on a second. I want to post this. I want to post the link. Okay. All right, so that's his page right there. Right? That's his channel right there. You could go over there and subscribe. Show some love, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Check out his content, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this situation here, man, it's bad because we're in a war as it is. We're in a gender war to begin with. We're in a gender war right now. Black men versus black women. The power struggle for who's the head. And it's bad, man. We trying to reach our women with this truth. And then every other month or so, somebody comes in with a time bomb And now it puts us back a few months. Now there's this issue with this woman with the brick in the face, and black men are being charged with the crime, and it has nothing to do with us when it's a Somali issue. You know, we're going to review the so-called witness. We're going to review him in a separate video. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everything in one video because, you know, my videos be going like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. And a lot of times people don't see everything that I post, and y'all be sending me information on Instagram that I already done covered already. Right? Let me shout out these super chats real fast. Hold on a second. Let me get these things going here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Shout out to George for the $1.99. Says we know it's a hustle. She ain't stopped the GoFundMe. That's what I'm saying. She ain't stopped the GoFundMe, yo. Yo, Willie. What up? You ain't gonna say nothing? Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, Willie ain't saying nothing, man. That's why I'm calling him out, bro. Somebody gotta hold him accountable, fam. Somebody gotta hold him accountable. That's why I'm waiting for all these brothers in these YouTube streets to speak up about it. I'm like, yo, what up? Y'all ain't talking? I'm the only one doing the talking? Y'all gotta hold this dude accountable, bro. He the one who caused this, man. She made 35 grand because of Willie D. And he ain't even saying nothing about this. She hustling the people. The goal says 25. She made 35. When is she going to take down the GoFundMe and give the people back their money? She made 10 extra bands. Come on, Willie, what you doing? So you condoning this, bruh? So hold up, let me get this straight. So you throwing black men under the bus, but you condoning a woman hustling the people? Really? Say it ain't so. You condoning this? This is crazy, man. Shout out to, what's this? RY, the Prophet, B1 for the 10. Says Ringo TV, blessings, family. He says, I bet Willie D be in her DM on the low. Wow. That's crazy, man. If that's true, that's crazy, man. Let it be. Say it ain't so, man. Imagine if that woman exposed him and it come to find out he was in the DMs, bro. Be sad, man. Shout out to King Connect for the 10. He says, 35,000. That's insane. Yeah. That's right. She made 35,000, y'all. Check it out. 35,000, bro. She's wearing a head wrap, eating watermelon, laughing all the way to the bank, bro. Fam, for some of you cats, bro, that's your yearly salary right there. That's crazy, bro. For some of you cats, man, that's your starting salary when you just got into that job, bro. She just made that in a day. That's crazy, bro. Hustle the people to the max. And Willie D throwing black men in America under the bus when it had nothing to do with us. That was on Somali ground, bro. Them Somali men checked her. They checked her ass, bro. Had nothing to do with us. But black women in America throwing us brothers under the bus as if though we supposed to go defend this woman when it has nothing to do with us. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That was Somali men. But she's not even telling y'all who did it. Ask her who did it. She ain't gonna say. Was it her baby daddy? Had some dude, he tried to contact me on Instagram, posing like he the baby daddy, sent me a video link. I go click the link in some YouTube video. He there talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying, that's my baby mama and blah, blah, blah. And you know me, I do my due diligence. Come to find out, the same dude, he must have sent me some information about other things. Like we're talking about like probably a week or months ago. And because people send me info all the time. So when the dude sent me the link, I thought he was sending me a video of somebody else. So I'm looking at the video and he's like, yeah, I'm the baby daddy. First, I want to apologize for her, blah, blah, blah. You know, she really have some dental issue. That's why her face swole up. And he's saying all of these things in the video. So I'm looking at the username on the YouTube channel. Then I'm looking at the the username on the Instagram. I'm like, that's the same person. So I'm like, you know what? Video sounds interesting. I might do a video on it. But then I said, wait a minute now. Ringo TV just don't jump and do videos, fam. We got to do our due diligence first. So I contacted the brother. I was like, hey, yo, fam, let me see what I told the brother, because I had put him on the block list because I don't tolerate people wasting my time trying to clout chase and do stupid stuff. It don't make no sense you clout chase, man. It's all about showing love, showing respect. It's just like how, you know what I'm saying, the brother Freezy that supported. I went to his platform, you know what I mean, showed love, looked at his show and whatnot. He saluted me, you know what I mean. He came through, I salute him, you know what I mean, give him a shout, post his link. That's how you do things, man. Ain't no clout chase there. That's just showing love, man. You in these YouTube streets, you doing work, you a content creator. That's all about respect and showing love. But now if you clout chasing the way this cat did on Instagram, that's a bad look, fam. That's not how you get your numbers up, man. That's not how you do business, fam. You don't do it like that. And I hope that brother's listening, man. That's not how you do it. You don't do it like that, fam. Because you wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, that's very disrespectful, man. You know what I mean? I told the brother this, fam. I told him, bro, let me see if I could do this real quick. I said, bro, if you're that woman's baby daddy, can you confirm that with actual proof? I'm a professional and have no time to talk about you being the baby daddy if you're not. Anyone could say they're the baby daddy just to get a reaction from others. Simple proof would be you and that woman in a photo. You and her with the baby. If you don't have that proof, then I won't take you serious and will block you for wasting my time. I'm serious about my work. So if you're official, provide the proof that show and prove you're the baby daddy and actually know that woman. That's all I showed the brother, right? It says that he read it, but he never responded with the proof. I gave him about an hour. He never responded, so I put him on the block list because he wasted my time. That's the example of clout chase, because what the brother expected was that I was going to be quick to just go and make a video, which is going to end up making traffic go back to his YouTube channel to get him some buzz. That's not how you do it, fam. You don't grow your channel by clout chasing and using clickbait and trying to create a narrative that's not true. And again, if you are the baby daddy, it's not that hard to send the proof, because as a content creator, I am not going to lead my audience on a wild goose chase, posting a bunch of garbage that's not true. And then afterwards, I end up getting exposed for you not being the baby daddy, and I end up looking stupid. That's not going to happen on my watch. That's why I always ask for proof. I don't just run with stories. All right? So, getting back to the situation with Willie D, man, he was caping for this woman heavy by trying to say, yo, that was a skit. That wasn't real. Y'all trying to discredit this queen. Y'all trying to, because look what he says. He said, now the question is, why did someone feel so compelled to discredit the woman by going out there to produce a false narrative? So he's defending the woman, right? But then we see him here. After hearing more about this chick hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging thing she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. That said, most of you dudes who scream simp are closer to simps than those you label. Not being a misogynistic POS, many on the internet are exactly that. And sometimes telling others they behave wrongly towards a female is not in itself being a simp. Now let me tell you something, Willie. You a simp because this woman played you. She got a bag off your name. That's what simps do. If you a man about your word, you go on your platform and you make your audience recognize that this woman running game. If you really about that life, you would do that, but you ain't do that yet. That's a simp move. If I know I use my platform to bring awareness about a situation with a woman, and for whatever reason, that situation came out that this woman is foul, and I know it happened on my watch, and I know I made myself look kind of bad in social media, right? I'm gonna have to clean that mess up the best I can to make it right with the people, or else my credibility gonna be destroyed. So, you know, based on what you heard and seen, that this woman's credibility is not good. So being that you came out and you threw us brothers under the bus, you're trying to appear apologetic, but you have to understand with men, we don't forgive that easy, fam. Nah. What you did is the unpardonable sin. You know, like how the Bible says you can't speak against the Holy Spirit because there's no forgiveness for that. That's what you did towards the brothers. You committed the unpardonable sin. You threw us under the bus for something we ain't even do. You labeled us guilty for not jumping to protect this woman. And now you backpedal and saying that you can't blame the brothers who are not want to protect her. What? You tripping, fam. You tripping. And see, this is why we titled the video, Willie D Live suffers from cognitive dissonance over woman hit with brick. Because you're not consistent. Your beliefs waver. You're all over the place. You're not consistent as a man. You got to make up your mind what you want to believe. Seriously, you got to do that, fam. It don't make no sense, man. Real talk, man. It don't make no sense how you did these brothers out here. Let's continue reading. He says, let's see what we got here. He says, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. Fam, how old are you? How old are you, bro? You gotta be older than me, fam. I'm 46, just in case. I'm 46, so you probably in your 50s. Let me get this straight. You said, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. What that have to do with anything? What does you having more action with the ladies than other brothers, what that have to do with this issue? Did you marry any of them women, Willie? You talk about protecting black women, right? Okay, let's put you to the test. You talk about protecting black women, right? Okay. You says, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. And I have never been overly desperate or too attentive and submissive to a woman in hopes of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. Stop comparing yourself to women. So let's break this thing down now. So, Willie, now it jumped from you simping pandering towards women to now comparing yourself to other men in terms of who scored the most. I thought you're about protecting black women. Now you're trying to tell us that you fucked more black women than other men? You don't think that sounds a little disrespectful to these sisters? Did you marry these women or did you just fuck them and leave them? I thought you were about protecting the black woman. So let me get this straight. You got daughters? Because I'm hearing word on the street that you have daughters. How would you feel if another black man is online saying he fucked your daughter and had some sexual fun with your daughter more than all the other guys? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that, Willie? We putting you to the test, holding you to the fire. You said, I'm pretty sure you said, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. And I have never been overly desperate or too attentive and submissive to women in hopes of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. So let me get this straight, Willie. If somebody came online and said this about your daughter, that he fucked your daughter after winning some entitled sexual attention, how the fuck would you feel about that shit, Willie? Talk to me about that. Willie, I'm Ringo TV. Trust and believe, fam. The way I'm exposing you right now, fam. Did you realize what you just did right there? I'm not playing checkers. I'm playing chess with you right now. And I'm holding you to the fire, fam. You said, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies. So Willie, you telling me that you out here fucking these women and leaving them and ain't wifing them up? What are you doing with these sisters? So you disrespecting the black woman. Willie, you out here disrespecting the queens. Willie, if you probably had more action with the ladies than me. Maybe you did. But damn, bro, you disrespecting the queens? So you out here fucking these women and leaving them? I hope you ain't leaving with no babies. How many baby mamas you got, bro? Now that you talking about it, how many baby mamas do Willie D got? Because I would have never said nothing like this online. You said, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. Willie, did you not realize what you post? Did you not realize how disrespectful that is towards black women? To all you sisters that are in the clouds viewing, you don't see the disrespect? You don't see how he disrespected you? And shout out to Sherelle. Sherelle's in the building. Sherelle is in the building. He disrespecting you ladies, fam. I'm just holding him accountable, fam. That's all I'm doing here. Holding him accountable. He says, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. And I have never been overly desperate or too attentive and submissive to a woman in hopes of winning some entitled sexual attention and activity from them. Willie, do you feel it's okay if a man do that with your daughters? Do you feel that that's cool? That if a man gets some entitled sexual attention or activity from your daughters and don't wife them up, fuck them and leave them? How do you feel about that, Willie? You cool with that? I just want to know respectfully, like, would you be cool if us brothers, right? Because, I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, you said this thing so boldly. I guess you probably said that to make yourself feel more like a man than us brothers, right? But I'm trying to use your words against you because I'm good at that. I'm good at using people's words against them. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's working right now because it is what it is. I know that it's difficult for you to understand. But you said this. You said, I'm pretty sure I've had more action from the ladies than most of you. And I have never been overly desperate or too attentive and submissive to a woman in hopes of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. Stop comparing yourself to women. He goes on to say, if you agree that women and men are cut differently, therefore their behavior and roles should be different, and you want women to trust you to lead, how can they when you can't demonstrate the most basic instincts in the animal kingdom? Protect the flock. Now, do you see how the man is double-minded? He just finished saying at the top, after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame men for not intervening. Do you see how he suffer from cognitive dissonance? You don't see that he's suffering from that right here? You don't see that something's wrong? That's what's going on right now. He's struggling in his mind. He's all over the place. He's not consistent. He's wavering. Because now he's saying that you're supposed to protect the flock. That's what he's saying. He's saying if you agree that women and men are cut differently, therefore their behavior and roles should be different, and you want women to trust you to lead, how can they when you can't demonstrate the most basic instincts in the animal kingdom? Protect the flock. But see, the problem here, Willie, is this. The situation that happened with that woman had nothing to do with us in the first place. That's a Somali woman who's supposed to be Muslim. You understand? I've seen her in a video that was recently sent to me. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up, fam. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Another brother has sent me this video. I'm going to do a separate video on it, but I decided, let me play the video here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can bring this up. Right?
Rody here to remind you that. Salaam alaikum. Rody here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Did you get that? Let's play that again. Let's play that again, fam.
Salaam alaikum.
Hold on. Oh boy, where is it? I lost it. Hold on a second. Let me get it back. Okay.
Rody here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Wow.
Salaam alaikum. Rody here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
As you can see, this woman is taking all of y'all for a joke. This woman is laughing all the way to the bank. She's a fake Muslim, bro. This is why her Somali people disowned her and watched her get hit with a brick and didn't care. Because she's a disgrace to their community. And this is what a lot of you folks that defend her don't understand. In Islamic culture, they have certain standards, principles, and morals. She don't live by none of them. Like I said, fam, there's a video on Twitter with her twerking with a kid. A little girl. You know what I'm saying? I might expose the video on YouTube, but I don't want to put it on YouTube because it have a child in it, and I don't put children in none of my videos. Right? You can pretty much find the video on Twitter. She's twerking in a video with a child, and the child is mimicking everything she's doing, man. Really sad that a grown woman is doing this. And it says that she's doing it with her niece. You know what I'm saying? It says she's doing it with her niece, fam. I'm gonna do a video about it. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. Even if I have to blur the video completely with the little girl, I'll blur the little girl and just show her. If you read the caption, bro, let me see. I don't even know if I can pull it up. I can't pull it up right now. I don't got nothing set up with this system over here. I don't got nothing set up. But the caption in that video says something along the lines of she's teaching her niece not to be a modest woman, but to be loose. No cap. Wait till when I show you the receipts. Y'all gonna be disgusted, fam. And this is the woman y'all defending. It's really sad, man. Y'all made her get a bag. Like I said, $35,799. And I'm pretty sure it went up. Let me see if it went up. Let me see. Let me do a refresh of this page. Wow. She's at 36,054 now. 36,054. People are still gullible. They're still giving more money. They're still giving more money, fam. Isn't that amazing? They're still giving more money. She ain't recovering from anything, fam. She's recovering from debt. That money is going to be used to pay for debt or enhance her BBL. Something along them lines. Because if you really look at those videos that's on Twitter with her twerking, it's very evident and clear that she got some BBL or whatever the case is, and it looks bad. You know what I mean? It looks real bad. So she's going to use that money to go do some sort of operations, fam. See? $36,054. Still going up. Still going up, y'all. Did Willie D talk about it? Nope. Did he go live and say, hey, fam, y'all need to stop supporting this woman. This woman is not good. She says disparaging things about men. I messed up. I believed her story. But no, he's not doing that. Instead, what he's trying to do is act like he didn't do anything. You know, he's trying to act like he didn't do anything to save face. You know? So, let me see what else he got here. He says, protect the flock. He says, contrary to internet dudes' belief, the flock is the entire community, not just those who sleeps under your roof. See, he's saying these things, ladies and gentlemen, but who is Willie D Live protecting right now? Nobody. He's in the same area where this woman allegedly got hit with a brick. He's supposed to be in Houston. So why Willie D haven't gone out there to find the perp, and why he don't contact her or interview her to find out the description of who the man is, and why the woman have yet to file a police report. Come on now. The whole story is fake, y'all. I believe her whole story is a skit. Listen, people who do skits, right? Everything is fake that they do, including their injuries. And Willie D got played. And he's so far in, he's in too deep, fam, just like the movie. You understand? If she do skits, what makes you think that she ain't do this as a skit and got paid? And everybody else got played because y'all live by y'all feelings rather than thinking rationally. You know? This is crazy, fam. So we read that. So now with this particular image here, he basically is trying to go in on the witness. We're going to review him in a separate video. He made this caption. He says, I was there when the woman got hit with the brick. So the guy in the image right there says he was there, right? He says, Willie posted, he says, a lot to unpack here. Many of you have cognitive dissonance in that you hear one thing and ignore everything else. But isn't that what Willie D Live does? He do the same thing. He do the same thing. He's guilty of the same exact thing. He's basically projecting. He's guilty of the same thing, man. You know? He's telling us that we suffer from cognitive dissonance in that you hear one thing and ignore everything else. So please, try to keep up. So now he's trying to make the audience think that they need to keep up with him, when really he's the one that's out of pocket. He's the one that wrote this right here. He's the one who said, after hearing more about who this chick really is, he heard about it from my channel, because nobody else was breaking it down like me. So he heard it from me. He's probably subscribed to my channel or was subscribed to my channel. I guarantee you, a lot of these cats be subscribed to my channel on the low. You know what I mean? He says, after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, so after he heard the real truth and how she disrespect men, then he says, I cannot blame the men for not intervening. So now that contradicts everything he said about the men that were around her when she got hit with the brick. You see that? But did he retract all his statements? Did he take down the videos? Of course not. He got to make that ad revenue off them videos. See, this just goes to show what kind of man he really is. I thought Willie D was a stand-up guy, fam. But after this particular video here that he did, fam, the disrespect that was in there and the fact that he's not really resolving the situation by manning up and saying, yo, I messed up. Let me take these videos down right here, clean up my image, apologize to the brothers. Let me do that so I can I know the damage was done, but at least if I can do the right thing, maybe the brothers would have a change of heart of whatever reason. But he didn't do that, fam. So it looks real bad, man. It looks real bad because he says after hearing more about who the chick really is. So after he learned about who she really is, now all of a sudden now he's in agreement with how us brothers are thinking. None of us brothers are going to try to defend a disrespectful woman. None of us brothers are going to do that. None of us are going to stand up and defend a woman who's disrespecting us brothers. We're not going to do that. We're going to be like, you better go find your father, because we're not going to defend you. You know? So all the while I was saying what I said about I'm only protecting women that are my women, you know, all while I'm saying that, women are coming after me saying I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, some other crazy woman or somebody on Instagram claiming that I'm inciting violence against women. This is what some crazy person is doing on Instagram, fam. Saying that Ringo incites violence against women. When? When have I, Ringo TV, incited violence against women? This is what they're saying. It's crazy, man. And all of this was done by a Somali man to a Somali woman. But African-American men are being judged for something we didn't even do. It's crazy, man. And I don't like it. I don't like the image of how this story is causing black women to turn against black men even more over something we didn't even have no part of. You know? So, let's see. He says, many of the females who have been publicly attacked by men while other men stood by had men in their lives who said, I'm not standing up for a woman I don't know. Well, Mr. Whoop-ass can't be everywhere the women in his life are. Some of these dudes are uncivilized mutts. Now notice how he disrespects men by calling us mutts, all different types of things, but yet he has a problem with the N-word, right? mutts with zero understanding. So before one thinks about intervening, he should most definitely assess the situation carefully. So now he's saying we need to assess the situation carefully. Do you see the hypocrisy in this man? He just told us in his other previous videos that we're punks and we're afraid. We're scared to go to prison. We're scared to get, to fight. Now he's telling us we need to assess the situation carefully before intervening and getting involved. Come on, man. Bruh, man done digged himself in too deep, bro. It's like it's too late now, fam. He's saying that he should most definitely assess the situation carefully. It's a sticky deal, but if we don't look out for each other, we are doomed. So now he's trying to, he contradicted himself bad, bro. Badly. He's basically saying the things that I've already said, and because he have a larger platform, he repackaged the things that I've already said to make it sound pleasing to his audience, which is total hypocrisy because his initial statements was that as black men, we're just suckers and weak because we didn't step in to save this woman and we caused it. Now he's saying that we need to assess the situation carefully. That doesn't make any sense, fam. That doesn't make any sense at all. Let me see if I got this video here, fam. I want to play a video. I don't know if I have it, but let me see if I do. Hope I have the video, because it would definitely help right now. Definitely help right now. I think I got the video. Let me see. Let me see if I can play this thing real quick. Hold on a second. Let me turn this volume off so I could check and see if I got this. Okay. I don't think I got the video in here. Thought I did. Let me see. Oh, I do have the video. Okay. I want to play this video here. I'm going to do a separate video with this particular sister. I really like this sister's work, and I like her too.
Will make their client leave from a
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I pressed the wrong button. Hold on a second. But anyway, let me get to this particular sister here, fam. I don't know if she made this video in reference to the situation that's going on with the brick situation. I don't know if she did. But what she had to say in this video here, it's almost as if though she's talking about the situation with the brick lady. I don't know. Are you hearing double voices? Let me see. Are you only hearing me? Put a 1 in the chat if you're only hearing me right now. I have to make sure. I know I have this thing off here. You should only be hearing me. Oh, so you only hearing me. Okay. Okay. All right. So hold on a second. Let me get this video into the stream here. Right. Let me see. Okay.
In regards to black women not being protected, let me first.
And set the volume. All right. Let's get this video going. Now, what this woman said in this video, every one of you ladies need to listen to it. Every one of you ladies need to listen to this. I'm going to do more content with this woman right here. A lot of y'all be asking, so Ringo, what woman do you think actually speaks truth on YouTube or social media? This woman. I've seen a lot of her videos over the years, and I've always tried to reach out to who she is, but I never found out where her actual social media pages are. But she speaks truth about situations. This particular video here is definitely one of those videos. Now, I don't know if she made this video about the brick lady situation, and I know it sounds crazy I'm saying brick lady, but whatever her name is, right? I think she made this video here about the brick lady situation, but she didn't talk about it specifically. Listen to what she had to say, because what she had to say is exactly what I teach. That when you have a woman, guys, listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. When you have a woman, right? If you have no control over her, you can't protect her. I say brick lady. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to be funny, fam. I'm just saying that, fam. Brick lady. You know what I mean? Anyway, I talked about how if you have a woman or women, whatever your situation is, if you don't got no control over this woman, and I'm not talking about negative, like slave, I'm talking about control, where this woman is submitted to you, then you can't protect her because you don't have no control, right? Listen to what this sister had to say. Listen to what she had to say, fam. I'm going to play it straight through without no interruptions. I want you to hear it. When you hear what she say, you're going to hear the teachings that I've been teaching y'all, man. You're going to hear the teachings, and she's going to say something towards the end that is very, very profound. Towards the end, she's going to say something very profound that a lot of you ladies need to listen to, because it'll save your man's life. It'll save your brother's life. It'll save your father's life. Take a listen to this.
In regards to black women not being protected, let me first state the obvious. No man should put his hands on a woman. We desire protection, but sometimes what we don't understand is that true protection comes with a level of control. Bodyguards are a good example.
Let me put the volume up a little more. Hold on a second. Let me put the volume up a little more. Okay.
In regards to black women not being protected, let me first state the obvious. No man should put his hands on a woman. We desire protection, but sometimes what we don't understand is that true protection comes with a level of control. Bodyguards are a good example. A bodyguard will make their client leave from a dangerous place. The bodyguard has to know all the details: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And the client has to listen to the bodyguard and follow the instruction that the bodyguard gives them. It's really an agreement between all parties involved. When the person who needs protecting does not follow the instruction and the direction of the protector, it puts the protector in a situation where they're more likely to lose their life. I have 4 brothers and a father, and I listen to their instruction even when they're not around. They have told me to stay away from certain places if I'm by myself or if it's late at night. They've also advised me not to be drunk or high in certain situations. Even though my brothers, my dad, and the men in my life protect me, I in turn protect them by listening to them and following their instruction. They don't have to come to my defense in some wild scenario, because if I listened to them, I wouldn't have been there in the first place. And this is another thing I feel like is pertinent to say, and I know folks ain't gonna like this one. I don't have sons right now, but when I do have sons, I'm gonna teach them that there's a difference between diamonds and dirt and rubies and rocks. Rubies and diamonds are often in jewelry stores. They're in glass cases, they're secured, there's an alarm system. There's a lot of layers of protection because those things are valuable. But you could pull over to the side of the road and find some dirt and rocks. Expecting a man to risk his well-being, his future, and his life on someone who does not see value in themselves or the man is asinine. That's a very asinine thing to ask. All I'm saying is, protection comes with a little bit of sacrifice. It comes with a little bit of control. And me personally, I feel that what I have to sacrifice and the amount of control I have to give up is 100% worth it to receive the protection that I've been getting my whole life.
Wow. Did you get that? Everything she said right there was powerful. That's the stuff I teach, bro. How could a man protect a woman if he have no control over her? But did you get the part where she said she's protecting her brothers and her father by listening to the advice, applying it so that she's not in a situation which would cause them to have to come bail her out and put their life at risk? That's the part that you ladies need to get. Because a lot of times women think, oh, if you're the protector, right? If you're the protector, that means I'm coming outside ready to fight men off. Why would you as a woman want your man to be putting his life in danger, fighting dudes every day? That's crazy. The best course of action is, what's the term? Preventative maintenance. In other words, as a maintenance worker, I know this from when I used to be on the 9 to 5. As a maintenance worker, I remember when I'm working on equipment and doing whatever I'm doing with my job, it is good that while repairing something, check all the equipment, check the wiring for any defects, check the controls. If you see anything, do whatever you need to do to sort it out. That's preventative maintenance so that it don't break down one day. Keep it running up, keep the business running efficiently. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know how to do that. And it's like that in relationships. If you have a woman and you don't got no control over her, you can't protect her. So if I see a sister and she's my lady and she's walking outside with these tight shorts, all her cheeks is out, and I'm like, look, I know you got cheeks and all, but damn, everybody don't got to see them. You go outside like that, you're bound to get some attention from men. They're going to be hollering at you because they're men. But now if they grab your ass now, don't come crying at me saying, yo, he slapped my ass. Because I'm trying to tell you, don't put that on. It would be best you put on a sundress or something nice. You know what I mean? Look nice. No, I want to wear the shorts. I just told you, change the shorts, put on a dress. I don't want to wear no dress. I want to show off my curves. I worked hard for this body. Okay, cool. Cool, go outside. Now you go outside, they slap your ass. You come to me, you want me to go outside and fight. That's crazy. So what the sister is basically saying is, look, I'm going to take the advice of my brothers. I'm going to take the advice of my father to the point where I'm applying action and not put myself in a compromising position which would cause them to put their life in danger. What Willie D is suggesting is that we should just put our lives in danger to just save any woman. That's crazy. That woman, listen, that woman was so disrespectful to men. Why would any guy risk his life, fam? And like I said, I'm going to break down that video in another video, you know? But I wanted to play it here because it just makes sense to play it in this particular video because it's a powerful clip. Now, a lot of guys that were on her TikTok, they was coming in the chat and they were saying stuff like, yeah, I'll definitely fight for a woman like you. I'll throw hands for a woman like you. And to be honest, fam, you guys are simps because if you really paid attention to the sister, she's not saying she want you to throw hands for her. What she's basically saying is she would be the type of woman that would listen to the man. Whoever is her guide, whoever is her protector, she would listen to that guy to the point where she's following his instructions, to the point where she's not gonna be in a position for you to be fighting and pulling out guns and doing X, Y, and Z. Why would a woman want to put her man in a situation like that where he could lose his life? You know what I mean? We don't got nothing to prove. Now, it's one thing if somebody broke in your house and you had to get the burner or you had to, you know, fight a dude, that's one thing. But why would you want to be every single day throwing hands? That's crazy. Who want to live like that? You know? So it's important as men that your woman is cooperative and actually pay attention to you. and follow your instructions. It doesn't mean, oh, you a slave or you're this and you're that. That's not what this is about. If a sister is my lady, I'm trying to guide her the best that I know of to make sure that she's safe. So if I tell her, look, if you're in the street and a dude is acting funny, don't argue back at him. Don't talk back at him. It's going to only amplify the situation. Just walk out and do what you got to do. Don't say nothing more. But now if she don't follow my instructions and start mouthing off, and you know how women are with their mouth, man, they could cause a fire with their mouth. And now dude feels some type of way. Look at the situation that happened with the case in point, where the mom went into a restaurant to get some food, and the dude and her got into some sort of argument. Y'all remember that situation where the dude got into an argument with a woman, and he was like, get your food and shut up. Get your food and shut up. Something along those lines. And he said, you say one more thing, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You say one more thing, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And she said it. And he just punched the woman in the face. And then what happened? The son had the burner and laced them up. Y'all remember that? That's my point. Now, there would have been no need to pull out that burner if the woman would have just keep her peace. She didn't have no man guiding her, fam. The dude would have still been alive if the woman exercised some restraint of closing her mouth. As soon as the dude started talking and saying all of that mess, she had ample opportunity to say, you know what, I'm not saying nothing else. Let me just get my food and do what I got to do. Just like the woman that got hit with the brick lady. She had an opportunity to not get hit with the brick. If she would have just seen him pick it up and said, okay, he picking it up, he's getting mad, he's real. Okay, cool. Let me leave him alone. Let me go about my business. She ain't do that. She was mouthing off. She was probably saying something along the lines of, hit me, go ahead, do it. You know how people are. Go ahead, hit me. Go ahead. So he turned her into brick lady. You know, it is what it is, fam. Let me see. Shout out to Intelligent Savage 629 for the 10 on the super chat. He says, 10 for your grind, Ringo. Peace and plenty blessings, bruh. Salute, fam. Shout out to Bess Gotcha Tuber for the $1.99. It says Willie was wrong. And that's the thing, man. It's like he was wrong, but he's not admitting it, fam. Pride, man. Pride is something, fam. You know what I think it is? I think that a lot of times when people have like large platforms, a lot of subscribers and whatnot, they don't feel that they need to apologize or repent and say, yo, I was wrong, bro. They figure they better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not humble. And I feel that's how he is, fam. I think he's one of them guys that just don't feel like he could repent and say, yo, I messed up. My bad. You know what I mean? I got it wrong. Brick lady was out of pocket. Because like I said, that happened to a Somali woman. It was a Somali dude, and the Somali men did not protect her. And they chose not to for various reasons. She's not a good woman. And even Willie D said it himself, that he can't blame the brothers for not protecting her. She was disrespecting. You see what I'm saying? If a woman is disrespectful, I'm not protecting her. For what? I'm not going to put my life on the line. I got kids, man. What if I put myself on the line and I get shot and I die and I got 4 daughters to take care of? How that look? That's crazy, fam. How that look? I got kids and I can't see them no more. Or I get arrested and I'm serving 20 years behind bars because I wanted to be a hero for a sister so she could think I'm a good man. That doesn't even make no sense, fam. It's crazy, man. But this is what's going on in today's day, fam. Shout out to the New York Dad, for the 10 on the super chat. Salute, brother. Salute to the New York Dad. He says, salutes, Ringo, much respect. I'm hooked on this channel nowadays. This is for the coffee. See you tonight, fam. Appreciate you, bro. Again, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to this brother's channel, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe. All you brothers out there that's into kicks, you know what I'm saying? You like conversations about sneakers, man. You go to New York Dad channel, fam. There's a lot of YouTubers that do shoe channels. They do their shoe reviews, kicks, and all that other stuff. But this brother's channel is different. You know what I'm saying? He's in the game and he's doing something different. And I could tell that his channel is gonna blow up. Eventually it's gonna blow up. It's gonna take off. You know what I mean? Because he's doing something different. He have a different type of vibe, different type of energy. You just talk about shoes, chill. When it's time to cop shoes, he goes live. You know what I mean? The clock is winding down. He'll give you inside secrets on, okay, this is how you do it. You know what I mean? You might be new to the sneaker game. You might not know how to, you know, go about doing what you got to do to cop the shoes. He'll give you the game like, hey, this is what you do. You got to log in at this time. You know what I'm saying? Refresh the page. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that he do on his platform, and they have good conversations. They bring on guests, other sneaker heads, other sneaker enthusiasts, and they talk about different stuff regarding shoe related topics. And it's very interesting and it's different from other shoe tubers. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you. You know what I mean? I'm always hanging out over there by his platform because they go live at certain hours of the night and certain times of the day when, you know, it's time to cop them shoes. You know how it is, fam. So, hey, make sure you subscribe to New York Dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find the link and put it in the chat, fam. So, you know, any of my viewers, whatnot, they want to support you, they can pretty much go to your platform and show some love. Like I said, you won't be disappointed, fam. You won't be disappointed. It's like hanging out at the barbershop with the guys and y'all just chopping it up. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can get his link for his channel. You know what I mean? Let me see. And I noticed they moved those Jordan 4s. Look like they coming out. I didn't have no exclusive access because I don't got no points with Finish Line. So I didn't even get them. But I'm definitely gonna cop those. Let me see this for a second. Let me get this link real fast. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so that's his channel right there. You know what I mean? You can go subscribe. You know what I mean? Show some support. You know? And it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So again, salute to the New York Dad. Right? I mean, there's a lot of channels y'all could watch when it comes to shoe reviews and sneakers and whatnot. There's a couple of guys I tune in every now and then. But like I said, the New York Dad's channel has that vibe, you know what I mean? That New York vibe, you know what I mean? Everything is just chill. And, you know, everybody's about kicks. It's all love. You know what I mean? Ain't no hate. You know what I mean? That's what I respect. You know what I mean? So check them out. So, hey, moving on back to this case. Willie D contradicted himself, fam. And I'm still waiting to see this guy go live and tell his audience that, yo, the Somali woman turned our people against ourselves, man. Talking about inside job division, she caused us to fight against one another because this have nothing to do with African-American men. You know what I'm saying? We were not the ones out there standing by. And Willie D even said he don't blame the men for not defending her. So if he agree with that, that means that Willie D agree that as men, we should not protect women that disrespect men. So why isn't Willie D going hard in the paint to teach these women to show some damn respect to men? Come on. Look, ladies, it's not about a kissing someone's ass type thing, fam. It's about a woman is supposed to show respect towards men. And I'm talking about good quality men. Y'all be out here disrespecting brothers daily like it ain't nothing. And then when y'all ready, y'all want protection. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that, fam. There gotta be a level of control. You got to show a brother respect. That's why I always say, and this is my talking point. I'm the originator of this talking point, fam. All these YouTubers keep stealing my talking points, fam. I'm the one who created the saying. If a woman don't respect you, she don't love you. It's all about respect with men. The way a man's supposed to judge love from a woman is based on respect. If she's disrespecting you, bro, she don't love you. She don't. Because the way we judge love is out of respect. Why do you think with men, if another dude disrespect you, it's going to be a problem? We take respect very serious. That's why when you're amongst men, it's all about respect. Most beefs is over disrespect. So what more you think is going to happen to a woman when she disrespect a man? He ain't going to want to have nothing to do with you. So the way you judge a woman's love, bro, you judge it by respect. Do she respect you? Because if she don't respect you, she don't love you. If your woman respect you, she listen to you. If your woman respect you, she take your advice. You know? You tell her what to do, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do what you said, fam. We're not talking about no slavery stuff, fam. We're talking about respect. It goes back to what the sister was saying in the video. She's protecting her brother and her brothers and her father by taking heed to the advice given and doing it so that she's not in a position where they got to put hands on somebody. You know? And salute to V-Dub Man in the building. Salute to V-Dub Man in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got here. So, yeah. Let me get back to that other clip and then we're going to wrap it up, fam. Let me see. Because I got other shows I got to do. Yeah. With this particular piece here, like I said, we're going to do a video about this guy to hear what he have to say. Willie D said, a lot to unpack here. Many of you have cognitive dissonance in that you hear one thing and ignore everything else. So please try to keep up. Let's start with his own admission. She didn't deserve to get hit with a brick. If that's his truth, why make a video trying to justify it? See, that's where Willie D mess up again, because he's basically insinuating that the man is making a video justifying why she get hit as if though that's something wrong. He's contradicting himself because he said himself that after learning about the woman's situation, he can't blame the guys for not intervening. So if he's not blaming the guys for not intervening in the situation, then he's also saying that what happened to her was justified. Boom. That's what you said. When a man says, I cannot blame the other guys for not intervening, what he also said simultaneously is, what happened to her must have been justified. That's what he said. If Willie D said this, check it out, fam, because people think that I'm just making this up. I'm not making this up, fam. Willie D said right here, and I quote, after hearing more about after hearing more about who this chick really is and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. Now, if he said he can't blame the men for not intervening because of the disparaging things she said about men, then what Willie D just said right there is that what happened to her was justified. Come on. But he's being a hypocrite because, again, while he's saying that, he's trying to come at this guy by saying, oh, he said at first she didn't deserve to get hit with a brick. If that's his truth, why make a video trying to justify it? Do you see the contradiction, fam? Why not provide context while making it crystal clear he does not approve of dude's behavior? Nobody approves of, see, let me say this, fam, because I think that a lot of people are just slow. Not one brother at the sound of my voice is co-signing men picking up bricks hitting women in the face. None of us do. But we don't got to keep saying that in a video to make you feel good as a woman or a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I promote that it's okay for men to hit women with bricks? That doesn't make no sense. We know that's wrong. And the same way it's wrong for a man to hit a woman with a brick, it is wrong for a woman to hit a man. You know? It's wrong for women to hit men too. So keep that same energy when it comes to men too. To women. Because women be out here thinking they can go toe to toe and fight with men. Right? Let's see. He said, instead of coming off like a jerk. So he's calling the guy a jerk, who we all know didn't intervene because he was just as scared of dude as women was. So now you're trying to say that the dude was a pussy because he didn't intervene. Now notice what he said, fam. He said that we all know didn't intervene because he was just as scared of dude as women was. I can hear it in his voice, see it in his eyes, and tell by his disposition. So basically he's trying to say that the dude is a woman. So he's disrespecting this dude by saying he was scared to intervene, but yet, based on the receipts, he said after hearing more about this chick, who this chick really is, and the disparaging things she said about men, I can't blame the men for not intervening. Fam, you a straight hypocrite, bro. You a straight hypocrite. You owe that dude an apology too. And this is why we calling you out, fam. We holding you accountable, man, in the court of public opinion for disrespecting not only the African-American brothers, but also the Somali brothers. You know what I mean? You're disrespecting everybody. You calling this dude scared like he's scared. Like, the dude basically told you what it was in his video. He said that the woman was out of pocket the whole time. That's why he didn't intervene. You said you can't blame them for not doing it. So why would you disrespect the dude and say he was scared? Scared of what? You disrespecting people, fam. Makes no sense. But hey, it is what it is, fam. I think I done my job. I did what we had to do here. We solved the case. You know what I mean? We're going to have more content about this situation. Like I said, I got to do a video about the witness. We're going to do a video about that. He did about 2 videos, I think 3. But we're going to review each of those video clips. And we're going to talk about other issues pertaining to the story, because again, this is a real bad situation because this happened within a Somali community, not with African Americans. Do you get what I'm saying? The people in that community know how this woman behaved, and they dealt with the situation. But yet African American black men are being blamed for this as if though it's our fault. I got women on Instagram going around creating pages saying that I incite violence upon women. I got so much love for black women. How the hell could anybody even promote that type of filth? But this is what they do to you when you're a righteous man and you follow the Most High Yah and you study the scriptures and you teach people this truth. They're going to hate you. Anytime you stand for truth, people are going to hate you. They're not going to understand you, and they're going to slander your name. This is what demons do, fam. You know? So we're going to get up on out of here, fam, and do what we got to do. We're going to be back later on. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me play that video one more time.
Assalamu alaikum. Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
Wow. She always lied to men, y'all.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's sad, bro. She always lied to men. Did she lie to y'all about getting hit with the brick the way she told you? Come on now, think about it. She fabricated a messy story, fam, and left out a lot of information. A lot of information she may have left out, fam. Let me see what we got here. Shout out to Jason King for the 10 on the Cash App. Shout out to Tharissa, I hope I pronounce your name properly, for the $3 support. Appreciate you. Salute to V Dubman for the $70 support. Appreciate you. Sponsoring the show. All right. We'll be back later on, fam, with more content. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, that laugh that she did is demonic, fam. Definitely demonic. I don't know, man. It's really bad. And I don't know if you've seen the facts. She made over $35,000 off of this story. And what's crazy at New York Dad, before she did this GoFundMe, fam, I already called it in my first video. I was like, yo, she's going to start a GoFundMe. She's going to get a bag and everybody's going to fall for it. Lo and behold, somebody came into my live chat. They was like, yo, Ringo, yo, she started a GoFundMe. I was like, wow. She started a GoFundMe and she's making an easy bag. $36,000 in only about 2 days. 2 days and $36,000, bro. And everybody is filling her bank account, fam. And they don't even got no updates on anything. There's no police report, fam. Could you believe that? There's no police report. This woman claims she got hit in the face with a brick and she never went to the police. Come on. That's a major red flag. That's a major red flag. A woman would have been at the police station already. She would have been describing who did it, license plate number, everything. You know? That's crazy, man. But anyway, y'all, we're going to get up on out of here. We're going to have more on this story. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for more content. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to the New York Dad channel and Brother Frizzy. You know what I'm saying? The No Captivity channel. Make sure y'all support him. You know what I mean? You can always rewind back. I put their links. Call your mom, fam. Call your mom. Keep telling you that every single time we do a live stream, man. Call your mom. Tell her that you love her. You know what I'm saying? Call Ma Duke. Be like, hey, yo, Ma. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling to say how much I love you, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You took care of us. I know we all grown. I got all these responsibilities. I don't be around much. But at the same time, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate, you know what I mean? Call your pops. Hey, yo, Pop. You know what I mean? Hey, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be the man that I am today, fam. Like, seriously, no cap. It's like, I seen all your sacrifices. I seen all of the things you did as a man to make sure that we had food on the table. had a roof over our head. And even though we didn't have much, you know what I mean? I saw the struggle, and you sacrificed to make things better for us. So I'm taking all that you gave me, and that's why I'm doing better for my kids. And it's because of you. It's because of what you instilled in me. So I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to pull up at the crib, like on the weekend. I'm going to bring the kids over. You know what I'm saying? We could probably chill, have a beer, you know what I mean? Watch a game, and call up your pop and tell him that, fam. I'm telling you, man, it's a good thing to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Call up your folks. You know what I mean? If you have any sort of issue with your parents, call them up, fam. Because like I said, fam, y'all know my story. My mom passed away due to cancer. I got much love for my mom. You know what I'm saying? I think about her all the time. You know what I mean? I got her photos and stuff up on my IG. And, you know, it's like when she passed away, it was really bad, fam. Like it still bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It still bothers me to this day, because if you know the story, she had cancer. So we already knew she was going to pass away. You know what I mean? We already knew. But we didn't know it was going to happen so soon. Now, I think I know why. You know what I'm saying? It's some family business. I don't really want to go deep into it, but I think somebody pulled the plug. You know what I mean? Like, if you know anything about people that struggle with cancer and they on their deathbed or whatever the case is, they give them an option of, like, they tell them, yo, you can't call the hospital if they have some sort of issue. You can't call them no more because the hospital can't do nothing for them. So they give you an option of some sort of pill or something that you can, I guess, put inside of the I guess it's something that you give them in the IV or something like that. And what it does, it puts them to sleep. And it's like, it just makes them transition. I think it's one of them situations that happen. I don't know, but I believe that's what it is, because I had called my mom on the Saturday, and I was speaking to her on the phone, and she was like, hey, bring me some food, bring me this, bring me that. And I was looking forward. I was like, yo, we coming. We're going to come visit you. We got the food ready. I was all excited. Had the cameras, everything ready, because I wanted to get some film with my mom. I wanted to talk to her. This is like her final hours. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that watch the platform, you know I got a video up where we was in the car driving over there. And if you watch that video, even though my video was about a specific topic, I never told you in that video that that's the day my mom passed away. But when we was in the car, I was already done sad. You could probably see it. You probably seen it on my face in the video. I was just looking like really down. So then when we got there, you know what I mean? We went downstairs. She was already gone. You know what I'm saying? She was asleep. And the thing is, whatever drug or whatever it is, it put them into a deep sleep, but they gone already. But their body is sleeping. And based on what I'm hearing with this, whatever this medical drug or whatever it is, even though they sleeping, they can hear you. And that's fucked up, because it's like, I'm standing there, she can hear me, but it's like, she can't wake up. No matter how much you push, Ma, get up. Ma, wake up. Ma. Can't get up. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's why I tell y'all, your mom's still here, your pop, hey, talk to them, fam. Because I wish I could talk to my mom right now. No cap, fam. Stuff bother me all the time, man. You know, you're going to be reminiscing. You're going to be thinking about this. And don't let yourself find any of their photos on your computer or anything like that, fam. You're going to shed some tears. Like, seriously, man. Because I was speaking to her the day before, and she was happy to hear me on the phone. She was really happy. And I was like, we coming. We gonna come visit you tomorrow. We're going to do this. We're going to bring the food. We're going to do all of that stuff. So when I got there, I was like, you know what I'm saying? That stuff messed me up, man. Stuff messed me up. And then when I went to work the next day, I was just sitting down in a corner somewhere, and the supervisor came through and was like, yo, like, you ain't working, like, what's going on? And I just stayed quiet. And he was like, yo, you good, bro? Like, everything good? I was like, yo, my mom passed away, fam. He was paused for a minute because he ain't know what to say. He was like, yo, go clock out. You know what I'm saying? Take how much time you want to take off, man. Just go clock out. Because he understood what it was. He understood what that's like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He chilled right there with me talking for a bit. Because I was like, everybody was walking by watching me, wondering what the hell, what's wrong with you? Like, you all right? You all right, bro? I'm like, fam, you don't understand. That's why I say, you got your mom? Call your mom, fam. Call her up. You know? Call up your pop. Take video. Film yourself with your pop laughing. You know what I'm saying? Get those memories on camera now, fam. Get them now. Don't wait. You know what I mean? Don't wait till the bad news come in and, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know? So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here. I got some things I got to do. And I hope these little talks encourage you to actually honor your mom and your pops, fam. Like, when I say go call them, yo, go call them, man. Because I wish I had more to say to my mom, man. Stuff really is really fucking me up right now, fam. So I'm going to get on out of here, man. Salute to, let me see. Farah, I believe the name is. Salute to you for the 5. You know what I mean? Salute to you for the $5 support, fam. So, hey, yo, we're gonna get on out of here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's very important that you do that. Tell a friend about Ringo TV Reactions. We're the best reactionary channel on YouTube, man. The best. Honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long on the earth. Always remember that. Honor them. Without them, we won't be here, fam. We won't. So salute to the mods, V-Dub-Man in the building, Sherelle in the building. You know what I mean? I'll catch you on the next one, man. We're going to be back on later. Ringo TV Reactions. We out. Salute.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.